Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, November 17th, 2023. I am Fredicia Liburd. One bill will receive its second and third readings during a sitting of the Nevis Island Assembly on Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. According to the order paper circulated by Myra Williams, Clerk of the Nevis Island Assembly, Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will move the second and third readings of the Integrity in Public Life Amendment Bill 2023. The sitting will commence with the formal entry of President of the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honorable Michelle Slack Clark. This will be followed by prayers, a motion for the approval of the order paper as circulated, messages from the Deputy Governor General, announcements by the President, papers to be laid, statements by ministers, personal explanations, public business, bill, second and third readings, and the subsequent adjournment. The Nevis Island Assembly sitting will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Meantime, notice has been given and the order paper has been issued for a sitting of the National Assembly to be held at the National Assembly Chambers, Government Headquarters, Bastia, St. Kitts, on Monday, November 20th, 2023 at 10 a.m. 4 bills will receive their second reading. The Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, Prime Minister and Minister responsible for Finance, National Security, Citizenship and Immigration, Health and Social Security, will move the second reading of the Cannabis Amendment Bill 2023. Prime Minister Drew will also move the second reading of the Medical Amendment Bill 2023. The Honorable Garth Wilkin, Attorney General and Minister responsible for Justice and Legal Affairs, will move the second reading of the Whistleblowers Protection Bill 2023, a bill to deter and combat corruption and other improper conduct by encouraging and facilitating bona fide disclosures of such conduct and protecting the persons who make such disclosures. The Attorney General will also move the second reading of the Unauthorized Disclosure of Official Information Bill 2023, a bill to deter and create penalties for unauthorized disclosure of official government information by public servants and contractors of the government. The Department of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, brought a consultant from the Caribbean Poultry Association to educate farmers on both St. Kitts and Nevis on the broiler industry. Deputy Director in the Department of Agriculture is Floyd Liburd.
He arrived on Monday. We had a series of meetings. We had a meeting with our farmers in Nevis here on Tuesday evening, well attended. Pertinent information was shared about broiler production from baby chicks up to the harvesting. And I think he did a wonderful job on Tuesday. A lot of farmers asked questions pertaining to how they should brood their chicks, how they should manage their chicks, the feeding regime, and that sort of thing. On Wednesday, we were over in St. Kitts. He had a similar presentation in St. Kitts, well executed. We had a number of farmers out to that meeting and asked a lot of questions, just like the Nevis end. We would have visited some farms on Nevis and also some farms on St. Kitts prior to these meetings. So Mr. Singh could have had an idea of what is happening in terms of the poultry. I know it was a venture to look at broiler production, but he also looked at the layer, since he's a specialist not only in broiler production, but in the whole aspect of poultry. So we had some good turnout to those meetings, and persons would have been updated on new trends, new development in the poultry industry in terms of feeding, watering.
On Thursday, November 16th, Singh hosted a broiler technical meeting with extension officers from both St. Kitts and Nevis. Deputy Director outlined what was discussed during the meeting that took place at the Emergency Operations Center in Nevis.
Mr. Singh thought that it was important to bring the extension officers together, seeing that they are the one would be dealing with the on-the-ground situation, dealing with farmers. You know, as we push this industry forward, we want everybody to be as knowledgeable as possible, because we don't want to have situations where we have outbreaks or we have chickens dying and nobody know what's causing it or what should be done. So today now we're meeting with our technical team so they could be well abreast of what goes on within the broiler industry and what are the do's and don'ts within this industry.
Still to come.
The most important thing we need in this program is money. We cannot do it without money.
The details right after this break.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free healthcare at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Welcome back. Member of the advisory board of the Boys Mentorship Program, Agnola Hendrickson, is appealing to the business sector to give their financial support to the Department of Gender Affairs Boys Mentorship Program. The program, which launched in 2022, is a part of the department's effort to achieve Sustainable Development Goal number 5, gender equality.
As you have heard, this is a huge undertaking. We engage in a lot of programs, whether it's training, recreational, development, whatever we do. The most important thing we need in this program is money. We cannot do it without money.
Having piloted the Boys Mentorship Program at the Nevis International Secondary School over the past year, the Department of Gender Affairs is now seeking to expand the program by involving more schools on the island.
For next year, 2024, as we expand the program, I am appealing to the corporate community to make this a part of your corporate giving for the year 2024, whether it's 5,000, 6,000, 2,000, we would appreciate it very much if you would consider the Boys Mentorship Program as part of your corporate responsibility for 2024. We personally, we can't think of a better way for a company to spend a good investment when you're investing in our boys, and they can say, probably at their graduation, that thanks to Bonnie or any other company for taking the time and investing their monies to help them become better community leaders, better boys and leaders overall. So we appeal to the corporate community to come on board and lend your financial contribution to the Boys Mentorship Program.
Hendrickson also thanked the Bank of New Innovation, Bonnie, which was the sole sponsor of the Boys Mentorship Program over the past year. The following is a public notice from the Ministry of Health regarding mosquito fogging. The Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Health, through its Environmental Health Unit, is undertaking targeted fogging on the island to aid in the elimination of adult mosquitoes. This activity will continue until further notice. The island of Nevis has experienced an increase in rainfall, which has led to an increase in mosquitoes, which can spread diseases such as dengue, Zika, and chikungunya. The Environmental Health Unit will alert householders when the vector control officers are fogging in their area. Fogging is currently being done in the evening between 4:30 and 7 p.m. The Ministry of Health wishes to thank the members of the public for their cooperation. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Liber. Thank you for viewing.